Alright, here we go with our next video on multiplying fractions and mixed numbers. Okay, so we're going to go through this real quick examples on multiplying fractions and mixed numbers. So let's first go over the rules on the next page. Okay, a lot of rules again. Okay, so when we are multiplying mixed numbers, let's start with that because once we get by that, then the rules are the same for mixed numbers and fractions. If they are mixed numbers, you must turn them into improper fractions. Okay, so as I'm reading through these, you can read through them. You have to rewrite them as improper fractions. You cannot do whole number times whole number, numerator times numerator. Okay, that is different from adding and subtracting. So pay attention to that as we're working on these problems. You must turn them into improper fractions. If you don't know how to do that, then I do have a video on converting mixed numbers to improper fractions. You should watch that. Okay, once you have that, and you have now fractions, proper and improper, doesn't matter. Pretty simple. You're going to multiply the numerators, okay? Multiply the numerators, and then multiply the denominators. Again, that is different from adding and subtracting. So if you know your adding and subtracting rules, these are different. Okay, must have improper fractions. You multiply numerators, you multiply denominators. Okay, and then as always, once you're done, turn them to mixed numbers if need be, simplify them, regroup them, do whatever you need to do to make it a finished answer. Okay, so those are our steps. If you need to pause and read through them real quick, go ahead. Otherwise, I am going to move on to the next slide, do some examples. Okay, here's our examples that I'm going to go over. Okay, first one, I'm just going to multiply now. You don't have to worry about common denominator or anything like that. You're just going to multiply numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. So a lot of you are going to find these faster and easier. Okay, so I multiply. 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 3 is 12. 6 over 12. Okay, that is not a simplified fraction. So all I'm going to do is simplify it then. I can look to see 2 goes into both of them. Ooh, I also notice 3 goes into both of them, which means if 2 and 3 go into them, 6 goes into both of them. So I'm going to divide them both by 6. 6 divided by 6 is 1. 12 divided by 6 is 2. And I get 1/2. So my answer for A is 1/2. I get 6 over 12, which simplifies to 1/2. 6 is half of 12. You should know that. Okay, for B, I do have mixed numbers here. I cannot do 1 times 2, so what I'm going to do is convert them to improper fractions. Remember, to convert them to improper fractions, I multiply denominator times whole number plus the numerator. So 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. So I get 3/2. Okay, times, and then for here, I'm going to do 5 times 2 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. So that's 11 over 5. Denominator stays the same on those when you convert them, remember. Now that I have fractions, I'm going to multiply them. Okay, 3 times 11 is 33. 2 times 5 is 10. Now here I have an improper fraction, so we're going to rewrite this as a mixed number again. So remember, to rewrite it as a mixed number, I see how many times 10 goes into 33. That's dividing them. So 10 goes into 33 3 times. That is 30. So that means I have 3 left over. 33 minus 30 is 3. So that's 3 and 3 left over, so 3 and 3/10. Again, my denominator stayed the same. 10 went into 33 3 times. I had 3 left over. 3 and 3/10. Okay, so that is how you multiply fractions. If you need to watch anything again, go ahead, check out those rules. If not, and you understand this, have a great night.